Oh my god, it feels so loud. Huh. Oh, it's fucking big. Hold on. Oh wait, can I put it in a windowed? Apply. There we go. And then we go here, and then no, bam, 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 bop, bow. Cool. Whoopies. Okay, hold on. How do I see that beginning thing again? I'm gonna do this. I want to see the storyteller again. Oh, there we go. I just had to start the game. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Oh. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. I'm trying to press space. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Now please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. Yeah, it shows me all of this shit and then whatever this is. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the settings, volume, and other settings, or the brightness, volume, and other settings via the option menu. For instance, if there is a voice you prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. I suggest you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before going on. I have. Yeah, audio's fine. At least I believe the audio's fine. It's not fine. There is no music, or there is no game. What about my voice on top of the game? Okay, we do need to change that. I apologize. 5, 5, and 5. What about 3, 3, and 3? Three, 3, and 3 works. I apologize. I did not get that sorted out beforehand. Files updated. Oh, I didn't click. I'll explain other essential functions when the time is right. Ah, there's one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. I see. Mega Godsla, is it? Because it doesn't do the "yer" at the end. Because it's 5 characters. Ah, see, I clicked yes twice and it still proceeded the same way. He's like, wait a minute. I apologize, that's not your name. This is the name you have chosen. Which means I'm probably gonna have to remember. That. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I clicked yes twice. Are you certain you wish to be called Mega Godslayer? Yes. Oh, how rude of me. I see, very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Presented by me. For antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it's one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. It is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of these secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Oh, on that note, Mega, this may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life one time and one time only, would you do it, Mega? No, there's too many variables. There's too much shit involved with bringing somebody back from the dead. As much as I would love to, even just for like a simple goodbye, but you could do that anyways. I see. Very interesting. Yes, that's what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? It is called a color television. The world I'd be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. But it's not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue the story, Mega. After all, that's why you came here, no? So let us begin. I've kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rites of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the right of resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Okie is one of them. Good lord. Let me do something real quick. Only because I realized my mic is not doing what I need it to. Okay, there we go. My bad. I wasn't able to mute my microphone again, so I had to unplug. Persons of interest. The storyteller. Guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. And then Shogo Okie. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department of Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Born in Western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects, heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation. With no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him, he is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume that he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting the family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. Bro. I feel like I'm reading too far into this, but that do not exist in the age you are from. I will keep my mouth shut. Breaking news. Oh. Or oh? I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. What? He brought him up and now he's dead? Hey, let me introduce the first person in this story. Shogo Okie. Shogo Okie has died. What? As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Fuck you. You're right. Fuck you. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you have just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us return back to Let's turn back time a smidge to start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. very nearly would have spoiled the story. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey. Or hey! Can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo, okay. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You give me quite the shock. Come on now, up with you, up. Okay, and there. How's that, alright? You feel dizzy, have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. I like theorizing about this already, because it feels like... I mean, it's obvious that there's way more at play here. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk alright. And the game is in your control. Oh, the fucking wind. Drag the screen and move the right stick to move around. Try looking around your surroundings. Oh! Oh, God. It said that it was... Jesus, fuck. I like this. Seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything? Like where we are or what we're doing? The Rite of Resurrection? Hey, you don't see anything, you don't know nothing. Or you know nothing. Oh no, you look so confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it, you're scaring me. Alright, let's just calm down. Take a good look around you, okay? Wait. Surroundings? Where are we? Oh, right. This is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at the Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. It's the telephone booth. Those telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. The fact that she was so close... Wait, if we died before we got our hands on the Rite of Resurrection, everything would have been over before it started. Who is she? That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Gotcha. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay. Her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? It was just around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. You're gonna fucking spook us? when I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Ah, sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but what? Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm looking for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. Or now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some sort of lunatic. The 7 mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The northern part is Mukujima, and the southern part, or the south part, it was Honjo. Am I boring? Well, I'm not a local or anything, I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 mysteries of Honjo are different because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Okay, wait. What the fuck is this? 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Honjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. While many of these were likely a result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Give me just a second. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and the well-known Rakugo story. I haven't gone through Rakugo stuff, aside from what I've seen in other games. I know what it is. And sometimes it is fucking hilarious. But sometimes you need to, like, understand the language. Because a lot of it has to do with words that sound similar. Like there's some that, like, words sound similar, but the pronunciation or the emphasis changes the word. So, like, Honjo could mean one thing if you do it Honjo, or do Honjo. Honjo and Honjo. It's like down, or it's like, yeah, down, up, or up and then down. And it completely changes the word. But it does tend to be pretty funny depending on who you listen to, or depending on what you find. Oh, this is all the new shit. Honjo. That's a very... That looks to be like a very real map of Honjo. Hold on. Does Honjo exist? It does. Which makes this almost like an accurate map of Edo period. Honjo. Well, it wasn't originally considered to be part of the city of Edo itself. The city of the area on the eastern side of the Sumida River began to be developed once the Ryogoku village, or bridge, my bad, not village, was built around the Great Fire of Meireki. While Honjo is known for its large number of rivers and canals, many of these were dug during the area's urbanization for drainage and sewage. The Ryogoku Bridge area, home to the Echo Temple, eventually became filled with both people and shops. After a magistrate was assigned to the area and shops continued to pop up, it soon became a part of Edo proper, as its reputation as a lively place spread. Honjo, along with other places like Asakusa and Fukuoka, are still appreciated today for their old-fashioned feel and architecture. And then the park. Yep, opened in 1950, 7 mysteries. And then, yeah. Why is there a 21? Probably more stuff will show up as we go. You've even met in person once or twice, but she never brought up the 7 mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. No, they do. Jeez, she's still at it. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression "left at the canal" originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. Yeah. Yeah, the occult craze. Sumida City, Tokyo. This. I need this. Formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind. Leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Oh! Oh no! Oh, it clicked. It said he drowned. I'm gonna get spooked. I'm gonna get spooked. I'm gonna get spooked. I'm gonna get fucking spooked. Oh, let's try and recall. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries. I should check my files. Files updated. Whoa! All of them. The Fool's Procession. Mysterious tale regarding a regaling an encounter had by Daimyo at his residence in Honjo's Ujishima, now in Kamagata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music much like that of a Kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigesui Canal? Yeah. Warigesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. The story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been those mischievous tricksters behind it all. The beckoning light. While walking along the road near Honji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. The haunting clappers. As the evening bell rings in Iriecho, near present-day Shimoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He previously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again, but no matter how hard he searches for the source of the second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say that it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. The beech tree. The bitch tree. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beech residence. However, no one had seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the evergreen beech. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. Or was actually an evergreen. This had led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. There was once a daimyo in the Hirosaki domain of Tsugaru who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was almost an 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided at the top of the tower in the event of the fire. Or in the event of a fire. While most towers use wooden blocks to sound the alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residents and his special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townfolk. Oh, the taiko of Tsugaru. Yeah, because there's a taiko drum at the top of it. Oh.
I'm just silently reading these now.
Oh, weird.
So is she just the spirit of them, or did she curse them?
The ever-burning lantern.
Refusing to be lit, but there's something. Oh wait, on bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal of South Waragisi. But there's something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should someone attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there's also the tale of the never-burning lantern. Another telling of this story in which the lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Neat.
Oh, wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now?
Huh?
Didn't you hear that? Now that you mention it, I did feel like I heard something. I'm not too sure, though. That was creepy. But your special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Or you should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay?
My special talent?
What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right?
Huh? Oh, Shogo, okay, 1 a.m.
Kinjibori Park.
Wait, what are you talking about? These telephone booths are all over town. Yeah, surroundings. Really late, actually. It's already past 1 a.m.
There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself.
I don't know how she's so comfortable about talking, or how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts, or she's just used to it. Unless...
No, it can't be. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what?
I mean, just now, it kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense could see you.
Of course that was a joke. Duh. You really don't think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah.
I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp, seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 Honjos, or 7 mysteries of Honjo business.
Okay, hold on. Let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff?
Sure, I can handle a solid Moscow mule.
Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff. Yeah, like things you can see but never understand. You can't be serious.
You're gonna have me look around and see a fucking ghost. Oh, wait. There we go. That's funky.
Well, spirit sense. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do.
You can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So, even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt they exist? That's right, the spirit world is all about the mind and soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. Changing the lighting in my room, hold on. I'm gonna have fucking better lights in here tomorrow. Or today, God willing. I wish it'd be here today, actually, but that's hopeful. That's wishful thinking. That's right. The spirit world is all about... Yeah. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do because they believe they would. Is that how that works? Or is that how that works? Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. You know, I realized how strange it was after the words left my mouth. Sheesh. The playground lit up again. What the fuck am I hearing? I guess I just gotta talk to her until I have all this stuff set down, or like talked through. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured to change the topic might lighten things up. See, if you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule. Really no. I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Oh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright then, let's get to work. Oh, okay, it's checked off, not like Spirit Sense was. 7 mysteries of Honjo. I just remembered, I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Taught me everything. 7 mysteries? Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice research. Nice research. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. There's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Huh. That is a good point. Oh, because there's extra dialogue. Gotcha, that's why it wasn't checked off. So I read some of the stories and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there's some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice calling out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know. Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Ah, gotcha. Spirit sense. And if you can believe that, there might be some hope for you yet. Can't be serious. About the rite of resurrection. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Oh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it a magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. Seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite were recently discovered. Or was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, then it must have some basis in fact. Exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I'm pressing fucking click. Holy shit. I got that from Professor Araichi himself. Oh, dude, I want to get one of these pages, or one of these files, start reading through it, and then the storyteller just rips it away. Like, hey, you're not supposed to read this yet, motherfucker. That would be neat. That would be really, really nice. As indicated by the name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is only said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji, sending ripples to the field of occult studies. Gotcha. Wait, hang on. We've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off researching for the rite of resurrection. But along the way, I realized I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. I see. So then... what's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? Putting together everything we talked about, Micah says the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true ones, are key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Proven to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right. It seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite apparently was written in the Edo period. I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Oh, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now the 7 mysteries are a hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? Hold on. It starts with belief, right? And then it's gonna tell me about the record of fates. Yep. Why are you looking for the right? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean that you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I needed to tell you at some point. It's Ogo Pogo. Ogo what? Yeah, I want to bring Ogo Pogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogo Pogo died? Oh, right. Ogo Pogo was my dog. Where's my dog? I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay, your dog. Gotcha. It's been a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the right even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must have been hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko. I'll do everything I can to help you. Let's keep up the heart. Whoa. What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. What? Yoko, are you okay? Stay with me. This can't be. No. What? There's nothing here. What are you freaking out about? There's nothing here. You're freaking me out. Oh, fuck. Huh? Huh? What is it? Why is this happening? Chunk. Hold on, can I pause this? Yeah, hold on. I feel like I can pause this. I'll be right back. Holy shit.
Okay, back to the suspense. Yoko, answer me, Yoko. No way, it can't be. Why? Why? Fuck. The hell just happened? No, damn it, I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on, everything's gonna be okay. God, she's not breathing. She's cold and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Amos, right, I gotta call my ambulance. I need a phone. Holy shit. They called it in, the ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it gonna make a difference? Her body's gotten stiff and her skin is cold. I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. That's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Or why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it's completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with spirit senses, curses, or whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise I'll use the resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. It seemed like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and the 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe whatever it is she saw, or whatever it was she saw, had something to do with that Whispering Canal. Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere, but where? Oh. This. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it until now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Curse stone? Fucking girl again. What the? Help me, leave me, it hurts. Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Such deep sorrow, resentful memories flowing into my mind. Turn their backs, they walk away, leaving behind drop dead. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away, kill them all. What? You have acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. No, because, wait, if I use it, it's gonna kill Yoko. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand, reap lives by the score, and claim their soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel, and by their sacrifice, claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers
For theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill. But wait, it killed us. In the thing, we died by drowning. So did we have it used on us? And by we, I mean fucking, what's his face? Shoko? Oh, the resentful memory. Okay, hold on. Curse power kills by drowning one who leaves the cursed bear behind. Toki loved fishing with her father Jinkichi more than anything. With their wicker baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish until evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor her father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed throughout the night air. Passerby thought of it only as the fish in the canal. The splashing faded and silence returned to the lonely night. Holy shit. Curse echoes are the visual manifestation of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin. They do not always take the same shape and may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, unlike a spirit, and thus the mere dregs, of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called a curse bearer. Curse echo is in itself a curse, and a possessed curse bearer can inflict that curse upon others at will. A curse that becomes an echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive a curse, or would be able to perceive an echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes. And then the curse stones. Old Mexican carvings imbued with curses derived from the 7 mysteries. Ordinarily, only those with spirit sense could wield such curses, but these curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just as lethally. The more time has passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required. Oh no. The hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I'd understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists, but this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that. Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely.
And not just one person either, scores, it said.
So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs.
Jeez. I'm really at a loss here.
Wait! Hold on, let me look around a little bit more. Oh, of course. I don't know how long it took me so long to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now, she's gonna open up her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh about how scared I was. Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. It really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You're really some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you'd really be dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back, only forward. Feels like I'm being watched.
You.
What the fuck was that?
Someone there. Hey! Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it.
No, I didn't do that shit. I didn't do shit. Can I cut your tongue, Mr. Okie? Huh? The hell is that?
It looks like a light floating in midair.
Checking my surroundings again. Nothing has changed. A tall, humorless looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me though. Have we met somewhere before? Who are you? And how do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. Looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. Oh, it's closer. Another one of the 7 mysteries? It looks like a will-o-wisp, maybe? Was there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? I'm gonna get fucking jump scared in my own... in the safety of my own files. Beckoning light. This is probably what it is, the beckoning light. But staying put for now, I should probably leave it be. Oh. Dude, the fact that she just straight up dropped dead. What the fuck? Still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met?
Dear me.
It is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. My name is Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka. Is that ringing the bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing.
Disappointing, but fortuitous. Who the fuck are you? Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. I can't. I need it to bring Yoko back to life. Oh my, so you mean to use it then? You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones, they're terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. Hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. It would be safer in mine, don't you agree? Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me! I'm willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. I hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. He must have a curse stone. Till I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. I have to keep him talking, learn what I can, and figure out a way to get out of my curse, or get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? So it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about other curse bearers. It's the light. Here's the thing. If we have one about the Whispering Canal, he has to have one about, obviously, the fucking beckoning light. But it's hard to say. But just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say it's benevolent, or it's a monster. Or a vengeful spirit luring the lost to the land of the dead. So it depends. It could be his, but it could also just be nothing else. My best bet would be if I notice the light, I have a feeling it'll be How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? I mean, it might be easy to tell considering there's a fucking spirit ball next to us. Mr. Okie, if you're hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okie, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after she died. Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your own prerogative, but you're mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curse bearers in Honjo, and many other curse bearers. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Of the other curse bearers. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the right of resurrection, that the curses take root. And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it is too late. Fuck. Stop. It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward, and if you're gonna stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you.
I might take that as a threat, Mr. Okie. I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. I'm so fucking... Ugh. I do want to note something cool because it's itching at my mind a little bit. This is a scary mechanic for a horror visual novel. Because this is what this is a visual novel, but like the fucking fact that you can look around your surroundings and not only will characters like be in this 3D space, well, it's not 3D, but this like picture dome is scary. Because like it happened with Yoko, just looking at her, getting a sense of bearings, and then having her be super close to the screen is fucking...
Takumi Yumioka, said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. The hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful.
So, obviously he's been researching. Obviously he's been looking into us and other things. But this... If he knows about it, he's been researching it for a long time. And if he knows about the urge to kill, he definitely knows. He's just probably... He either knows somebody that has a curse stone, or he has paid attention. Either he has one, or he knows someone that has one. But this fucking light, is it closer? No. Should probably leave it be. Recall.
How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work.
Think. If I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to walk away or leave me behind. Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stones, so I don't believe I'd get out of scenario 1 alive. 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side, so my only hope is scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever, I just need to get him to walk away once. But I don't... But if we do that, we're giving into the fucking stone. I don't want to do that. I feel like I'm at a fucking impasse here. What do you want with my curse stone anyway? I intend to use it to seal it away in a secure location so that it may never be used again. I'm certain that you too would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequence is in itself a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who would not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead.
You'll seal it away? How?
I'll put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in spirit or supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. I myself might be more in control of Shogo than I think I do. I'm gonna play it how I gave my answer earlier. That I'd give it to someone else. But I have a feeling that this is testing me. I probably want to give him my trust first and see how giving the stone away goes. If it ends poorly, then unfortunately we'll continue the game how we want, or how the game wants us to. But this is me! This is my fucking choice! My fucking story! Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. I'm an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamioto. Suigen Gamioto? Or Gamioto? Gamioto. Indeed. You must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. No, I don't think that was it. I don't think that was his name. How to play. Use curse is specifically on left trigger. But I don't have... Best of luck on your journey. Specifically. Wait, the Record of Fates. Curse stones, soul dregs. Where is it? Somebody... The most famous of the 7 mysteries. No, 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 no. No, fuck you. Hideki Araishi. Suigen Gamioto. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He says I don't know who he is. So he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it's Yoko we're talking about here. It's not getting closer. God, Yoko, I wish you did tell me about some fucking sorcerer that you talked to. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why, it is simply that... I do believe I just saw your companion move. No, the fuck she didn't. He fucking murdered me. Asshole. My, Mega. You seem to have arrived as a less than favorable result. It's merely conjecture on my part. Perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please before your unfortunate mishap. Just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. What's up with that light? Oh, I do not feel safe in the comfort of the menu. Normally you should, but I don't. The beckoning light? Unless he just straight up fucking murders me. Whatever you do, don't turn around. That's how he knows me. I never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Takumi is the secretary of the chairwoman in Heihaku Soaps, chemical company headquartered in Sumida City. Worships the company chairwoman Natsue Yamamori and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as her mouthpiece in this capacity has earned them the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Gotcha. Works at yeah, so he is. And if he's the mouthpiece of the former... Sorry, if he's the mouthpiece of the former, like, president of Heihaku Soaps, then that's not his curse, that's hers. It's way below. He's way above his lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletins, but he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? Now I know who you are. Suigen Gamioto, my ass. I know who you are. You work at Heihaku Soaps just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company and loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then, not as a stranger, but as your superior. We're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for cursed stones anyways? But I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land as we know as our home. Not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. It's gone. Which means probably one thing. We've probably followed it long enough, just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up. Wait, I've got it. I know how to convince him to leave. Oh right, I forgot to mention I called an ambulance. Should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse, alone in the dead of night. No doubt they'll hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. You're getting closer by the second. Oh my god, I'm so tempted. That's the whole point, is temptation. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Nope, I'm not doing it. It did it anyways.
It did it fucking anyways. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what that curse stone can do. Has gained 1% of soul dregs. So he wasn't a curse bearer, like I fucking knew. I fucking called it. So I'll be over the news tomorrow, but until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. Guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. It's a little more than breadcrumbs. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might have been thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Which of the 7 mysteries are closest? The hunting clappers are on the other side of the Oyoko River, just over Shimoku Bridge. I didn't do that. It did it fucking anyways. Hold on, because now I'm curious. This will revert any current story progress. Well, because I have a feeling that this will be a bad end. Give me just a minute. Skip. Okay, it's still there. Takumi Yumioka. Or, yeah. Call. Yep, persons of interest updated. Think. I really feel like if I give my curse stone to him, that it's just gonna be a bad end. I'm just gonna give it to him. Here. Give him the fucking stone. Give him the stone. Bitch. Okay, whatever. Shimoku Bridge area. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to be responsible. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was something that looks like was what looks like a 100-yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. I can't look around here. Of course, I didn't just find a lighter. There were a ton of cigarette butts strewn around the ground, too. What if I use the lighter? Or not. South Warigasui Street? Both the foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern from this area. This late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. It's just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Oh, fuck! I knew it, there's a curse bearer around here. But there's nothing else here. Okay, we'll get closer. Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit around and wait. Boo! Can't see squat. It's the same darkness as the curse echo. Again, I'm not actively using it. Gained 30? Has something to do with light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern. So there's a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. But wait, where's the dude that just fucking died? Think. It's like, shit, he's got a light. So he had 30%. So it would only take, theoretically, 3 more. No, 4. Because if it's 30, it's 30, 60, 90, and then you need another 10. But what the fuck? I can't do shit. I'm not using the curses. I'm not actively clicking the use curse button, which makes me really, really sad. I'm here at the Honjo Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. Hardly anyone around, not surprising seeing as it's past 2 in the morning. Feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. Silhouetting themselves against the sky. Call his attention. Wait, fine, I'll go first. I see, interesting. Well now, this is a surprise. Who are you? If you got the wrong guy, just say so. Come now, it won't hurt to tell me at least your name. Hold on. There's something in this. Is it just me, or is there something in this? I can't make out what it is. Unless it's like, no, you know what it is? It might be that, like,
You know how the TV, like old TVs, used to do this like static thing, the way that the screen kind of warps? That's probably what it is. Hold on, there's nothing. We're at the beckoning light. Well, no, that's what this one just was. It was the haunting clappers. Got lost in a terrible fire. Shall go. Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays it's information that rules the world. You do well to remember that. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either then. You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. But didn't you just say to... Never mind. You say you're a detective? That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you though. Told you that so we could have an understanding. So who the fuck did we kill just a few moments ago? I mean, I say we, but it's more Shoko than me at this point. I've already assumed the role of being an observer who has no intention of actually killing, but just watching this shit progress. Honjo Bridge is a pretty usual and unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyoko River beneath it is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. The other side is an industrial district, and further down from the bridge is the temple from which it gets its name. I want to think for a minute. Really? Dressed like that? He may look ridiculous, but he knows what he's doing. I don't want him finding out about me. I don't think he's a curse bearer, so I'm better off just leaving him alone. Yeah, let's talk to him. What's a detective doing around here? Working. And that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. It seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I saw a strange man looking around. Let me ask you a different question. Why did you go out of your way to strike up a conversation with that strange man? I'm looking for someone. I figured it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say. In that case, I might just be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? It'd be more suspicious to just say this. Don't worry about it. I think I'm in the wrong place anyway. You never did hand to be happy to help. It's all in a day's work for an investigator extraordinaire. Yeah, because if I tell him, I feel like I'm gonna be in danger. Shimoku Bridge. Still nothing here? The game's gonna try and get me to talk to him about the beckoning light. Yeah, that's gonna be what the game's doing. Okay. So you gotta check avenues. You gotta check other avenues first. No, I'll talk to him. Right, I meant to ask, do you have a light on you? I mean, I got this G1 I picked up, but that's it. Oh no, this looks nicely. My work is top secret. Oh. No, like that was an option? No, north of here is Komagata High School. What if I stay... Midoricho Park. He has to be a curse bearer. He has to be. He can't just be alone by himself like this. Location of the Taiko Suguru. One of the 7 mysteries. There's people here. Well, there's someone here. There's 2 people, not just one. Likely also investigators. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. I bet we see something before the night's done. But still, the 7 mysteries. I'm gonna get fucking spooked. He's 100% found me. I'm just waiting. Fucking asshole. Sorry, sir. You mind if I ask you a few questions? People often say we don't look at. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. I'm Jun Ario. Ario? I'll just call him Jun. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department Investigating Division. And this guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Susumi, my superior officer. You wouldn't guess that, or you wouldn't guess from that frown, but he's actually got quite the sweet tooth. Ario, quit blabbering. Veteran detective. Persons of interest. Yep. You might have the curse, but there's no way they're both curse bearers. Tetsuo. I'm just sizing him up for a minute. He's intimidating as I'd expect a veteran cop to be. First that private detective, now police detectives. Why today of all days? Probably because of the curse bearers. I always imagine detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there's some pleasant ones too. I'm gonna talk to June first. Now first, can you show me some idea with your name, address, and occupation? Yeah, I mean, they're cops. Well, they're detectives, they're not cops. Big difference. Work for Hihaku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately, that true? I don't know much about that, I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Ario, you use hair products? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays use all of these things. Or all use these things, isn't that right, Mr. OK? Yeah, sure, we even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. Sorry, boss is the kind of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that, I just don't care enough to use anything else. Actually, we do have all-in-one soaps for just that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ha! Ha! Hear that, Ario? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Aren't you riled up? I'll leave the questioning to him. I got nothing to ask. Anyway, Mr. OK, what is he doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo Detective? Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested.
I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park and one of the mysteries associated. What was it again? It was the fucking taiko, wasn't it? Yeah. It's taiko drum. It was the Taiko Suguru. That's right, the Taiko Suguru. This whole area used to be the residence of the Suguru, clan of samurai, or Sugaru. Clan of samurai. So that's why you're hanging out around the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. Though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right. I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you best be heading home. You're free to go. I want to stay. Since you detectives are around, does that mean something happened around here? Well, we are investigators, so it is indeed related to a case. But don't worry, there's no threat to civilians whatsoever. We'll be here a while longer looking into things, but you can rest easy. This may be my only chance. I'll be going now. Take care. There's no other shot. There's no other options. And I'm not killing a couple of detectives for the sake of this shit. What was the curse here? This is the... Oh, the Fool's Procession. Hearing music. Music's probably gonna draw me in, and then there's gonna be someone there. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Fine, but did you just climb over the school gate? I'm not doing it. Nope. He still uses it. This is entirely Shogo. This is entirely him. None of this is me. %? Which means she also didn't fucking do anything. How many more do I need? 1, 2? Is it going to involve me next? Hold on, because this is entirely him. I can't stop him from doing this. Am I gonna end up a curse bearer? I need to be right back just for a short minute. Why did that look like he was saying yes? Oh, it just said YE. Oh my god, dude. Sorry. I can't believe that our dude is just going fucking crazy with power. Like, he has the ability to bring this girl back and he's just going crazy with it. Man did not even consider the possibility of just being like, no. He probably killed, what, one of the few characters we might meet. The game's gonna tell me that I have a fucking choice in this? There's some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance is closed off. But it was easy enough to sneak in here since there's no guards at this time of night. I am missing a drink. I gotta soothe my throat. You speak so long without a damn drink. Always gonna have a drink on you if you're gonna be a in an occupation or any position where you have to talk a lot. It was easy to sneak in here since there wasn't so many guards, since there were no guards at this time of night. However, it feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours and not a visitor groundskeeper in sight. The Ryogoku Public Hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes the place feel even more otherworldly. Hi. So, have you decided what you're gonna do? With your oh so precious curse stone. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. There has to be a catch. There has to be some sort of catch. I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, "Let me think about it." Which brings us to now. Turn my back! Oh! Oh! A woman in her 30s. She has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. Why else doesn't a shadow hanging over her? Wonder if it has to do with this place.
Sorry, hold on. I'm looking for a tree. I'm looking for a tree. There's no tree, and she's not spooking the fuck out of me. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind.
Such an indecisive man. Wait, if I might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment?
Sure, go on.
Stop.
Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And have a harder time killing you. You would, don't you think?
7.
Oh! Oh, fuck! She's counting down. If you take my curse stone, what are you gonna do with it?
With your curse stone?
It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no?
How does she know so much? I like to avoid such crude methods myself. 6.
Oh, God.
The Rite of Resurrection. You want soul dregs, which means that you're after the Rite of Resurrection now. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me?
Sure, I'd consider it.
So tell me. Liar. You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. 5.
What? I'm sure it says what? I'm sure I'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I get to do things over. You don't, but I do. It has a tiny bit of fuel left. Is there something I can light? Here's the thing, it's not my life at stake here. It's Shogo's. It's my characters.
Fuck. Shit.
All I can think of is to make her use her curse, but there's no way I can counterattack after she curses me. I'm trying to click. Did I move this by accident? I didn't. It's still okay. Fuck it. The Rite of Resurrection. My son. He'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll look after the first and second, or I'll help look after the first and second graders, he'd say. He always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears, but only because he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. I've heard enough. That's enough for you? Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the more sorry that I haven't changed my mind. I see. So even after what I told you, I have to keep talking to her about it. Can you take soul dregs from other curse bearers' stones and add them to your own? Who knows, but you have to admit it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. You're half right, but half wrong too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 3. Fuck. 2. You still won't hand it over. Fuck. I mean, if you kill me, it's not like it's gonna fucking matter anyway. Call me ma'am. Don't want you to get the... Oh. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. I mean it to say when you were never in a position to bargain. 0. Such a shame. This is the end for you. Farewell. No! Wait, so hold on. There's 2. Witness the death of Shogo Okie. Witness the death of Shogo Okie. Oh man, don't tell me this game's super short. It was not all in vain, however, as you finally realized how the curse is activated. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Remember how to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogo Okie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Okay, hold on. Because it's a burning man, which means which is the... fire. Right? Haunting clappers. So the evergreen beach is not hers. Right? Which means it's not. It's not this one because this is a weird curse. The weird curse. The most famous of the 7 mysteries. Haunting clappers. I've noticed her. So I need... Wait, he said that, bear in mind, many times as you please from the conversation with the lady. No, okay, I'm gonna go down one path. Introduce, because this, if I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you and have a harder time killing you. So then we're gonna talk solely about that. Like, there's nowhere else I can go. Is that it? It is. She also looks like she's been grieving or something a long ass time. You see the eyes? Doesn't want this to end with as little trouble as possible. Understand? So then let's talk about more about the curse stones. Because he wouldn't... Yeah. Yeah. We're never in a position to bargain. 2. There has to be something. Come on. What if I think a bit? Oh, she's pissed. So wait, I have this is mine. Wait, does it tell me about the beckoning light? No. No. It's the ever-burning lantern. Which is the one... Is it this? No. One-sided read. Whatever it is, she's fucking pissed. But the dude's there. Wait a minute, what are we at? That fucking guy is there. Which means he's been following someone else, but he's probably looking for us now. Sorry I was so sudden, but I got a question to ask. Or I've got to ask. You don't mind answering. You don't mind, would you? Are you a curse bearer? Wait. Legs? Why is it just legs? One-sided read? Cut the arm and leg off one side of her body. No, his is the fucking beat. Hold on. Is that 92? Whee! Oh! There's someone else here. Oh, I'm specifically surrounded. Before, well, you know what. Okay. Sure. Making it obvious that he's a curse bearer himself. What's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I activate mine. No, just tell him flat out. The name's Utaro Namigaki. My curse echo is the foot-washing mansion. Yeah, there's gotta be much more to this game. Because he's already taken out... He's already at 92 fucking %. He doesn't really need to do all that much more. And obviously, like, she's been, or Yoko's been dead maybe a few hours, so doesn't need to take all that much. A chat? I'm not gonna curse first and ask questions later just because we're both curse bearers. I've got a little more class than that. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the courtesy. Okay, fine. Chat away. Because I know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. Is that his curse echo? You said he's the foot-washing mansion, so is that why there are only legs? What do you want? I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me to gather soul drugs? You're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than to do it all yourself. Think about it, we could split up the work and we'd have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Hadn't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. We have to test it, and I can't do that alone either. We're at 92. Something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul dregs do you have right now? I have some, of course. I'm more than competent after all. I'm asking you how many. I'm at 1%, but don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate. I'll have plenty in no time. I'm at 92%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You've got to be kidding me. I call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. I see, that's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame, you're just gonna waste it. But is it easy to get out of? Hold on. Is that why? No, it's not. Oh, it is. Foot washing Shogo. Mere conjecture on my part. You have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? Wait, you have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? It's this. I feel like death is the point. Oh, don't mind me. I have a way of warding off curses that no one else does. Do I? Really? I'm not sure I do. Culture. Ryogoku Bridge. Wait, does it flat out tell me in the points of interest what they are? Didn't hide the fact that he's a curse bearer. I didn't even get the name out of the one lady. This probably gets me further along. However, what if I just tell him the other option? Gotcha. Okay, I get it, I get it. He has no way of realizing it himself. Yeah. Let's just say no. Flat out. Will you join forces? No. No. It's going to end the exact same way. Hold on. Am I going to end up in the same spot if I do that? No. Okay, so if I load the autosave. Oh, I'm fucked anyways. Okay, so talking to him... You are insane! If I'm not mistaken, you've already learned how to avoid hearing the voice of a curse echo somewhere. You son of a bitch. See, I like that. That's good. No, that's smart. That's such a good game design. Voice volume. That is such a good fucking mechanic. That really, really makes me happy. But here's the thing. We haven't needed to mess with that at all. Besides the beginning. Will you join forces with me? No way. Yet. Maybe I should have picked up on that sooner. With the way that there's not been a single voice line this entire time. In the last 2 hours, 2.5 hours, there's not been a single voice line. Not even like a, ah, oh. There hasn't been anything. So why would there be a voice thing? And if the only time... You know what? Fine. Go for it. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Huh? A voice? I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way. And yet here he is, perfectly unarmed. But his curse's conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance. Utaro, your curse won't work on me. I'll let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. He's gonna do it himself. And then the girl is gone, so there had to have been something connected to her. Well, here we are at 102%. Well, we'd have more than that. 112? Things are going well. Luck must be on my side. I should check my curse zone. Should have gained a lot just now. What the? Did we gain too much? Too many? Oh no, this is what he meant. Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. Oh fuck, this is the screen which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Oki had sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. Really? Yes, for example, you can set voice volume to 0 if you prefer not to hear voices. Can be resumed. The game will not return to a previous game state when resumed. There are 2 phases that must be completed to fully complete a chapter. If a chapter is finished while there are still tasks to be done, the chapter will not dim and remain lit up. Okay, but here's what gets me real quick. What does it mean by it will not return to a previous game state when resumed? By the way, should you use the story chart to replay a past event, do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you've gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence that you'll be right, or you'll be alright. She walked away, as long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, with the lighter in voice earlier, Shoko Okie has no way of knowing that himself. Ah, on that note, I am curious. Have you determined how many people have Shogo Okie's killed with this curse? Well, it wouldn't have been... It would have been 3. 4. It's 4 people, right? I see. So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is 5. Well, that is all. Please continue the story at your leisure from the story chart on screen. Wait, does it include himself? Wait, does it include himself? Well, no, because it's not like he walked away. Unless it's me. Unless he killed me. And I'm dead. Resume. How is the right related to the mysteries? Yeah, it's her dog. Which means does she have the curse? I'm saving, just in case. I'm not turning around. Something's got her rattled. Keep yelling her name. There's nothing there. Part 3. Append. It's probably what I'm just gonna fucking call it. Append. Because isn't that... Hold on, isn't that what that means? It's append. Hold on. Define append. No, not appendage. Append. Yeah! See, I was right. It just came to me. It just fucking came to me. You're so rattled and confused, I thought you really lost it. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Wait, what did you just say? I think I've heard that before. You're the one who said it earlier. You ended up like that because of your humors? Yeah, I heard that it is at this age your humors might be, or being even a little bit off can be fatal. I'm glad you're back to normal now. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. But I really don't remember what happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow? Hey, what? Are you backing out? Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me, and I'm worried about you. Let's call off today's investigation. I just started feeling back to normal, too. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay for your cab fare, okay? I ended up having to force a still protesting Yoko into a taxi. Even then, she still wouldn't stop complaining. So to placate her, I promised I'd search the park on my own for a little while longer. Wait, what? This game has to be way longer than that. Has to be way longer than a few hours. Come on. Please. I know I've already been playing for nearly 3. In further news. Oh! Before dawn today, a police officer on patrol suddenly discovered a man collapse in the Sumida City Park. The man was taken to a hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other unexplained deaths found in the area around the same time. Paranormasight. Is that the fucking prologue? That's the fucking prologue? I do really like that there was like a fourth wall break for like the voices and shit. I'm just letting this play out a little bit. This is good. Complete the prologue. Well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shoko Okie's story to a close. Ah, but this is not the end. Far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The routes of the 3 protagonists have now been unlocked. Harue Shigima, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Tetsuo Satsumi, the chief inspector of the 1st Investigative Division who was looking into the death of an officer in the line of duty. Yako Sakazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead, a girl who died in a suspicious suicide. One of them, or each of them, is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the right of resurrection. Following these three storylines will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. Yo! So we were just in the prologue. We weren't even in the full storyline for this. But he didn't kill 4? He killed 5. Oh, I should have considered that. Because, persons of interest. Does it tell me? This one. This guy is... There's a girl behind him. Or there was a woman with him that disappeared, so it should have been 5. It should have remained 5. But she couldn't have been, you know, dead if prior to... Or she couldn't have been alive if immediately following the dude's death, that it just... she disappears. Because then that means that she was dead the whole time. I really like this. I want to keep playing, but I'll take a short break for now, and then start this back up in a minute. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, this whole time did I not have stream title? My bad. Normally when I do it here on the stream information, it should have just continued it. Or it should have put it through. But okay. I should probably be back soon. But when I do, I'm totally down to continue this. I'm so sad that I want to beat this in a single day. Just to, like, keep the story going. But fuck it. It was cheap. It was on sale. It was good. It's good.